5, couldn't it? So you've got to be really, really diligent. So that was step 1 of those things, right? Number 1, draw and shade. What was number 2?
Find your z-score.
Find your z-score. Calculate it. 0.55 minus 0.6 divided by, right? Do not put a rounded number in here. So if this keeps going on, right, you would just do negative 0.05 divided by answer. You might find that your z-score's off by like 0.01, and then you get frustrated and think your answer's wrong when it's just you've got a rounding issue. So never round till your final answer. So instead of writing the number, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually write the formula in here. Okay, so that's going to give me a z-score of negative 0.56. Okay, this could be confusing, right? Because up here I got 0.55 minus 0.6 and I've got negative 0.56. That is why you're going to be rewarded for keeping your work orderly. The numbers here, the z-scores with the calculation here. This z-score will be what, do you think? The same thing, but with a positive z-score, right? 0.56. This is the number, this is the z-score. Now what's step 3 after you've calculated your z-scores?
Look it up in the book.
Look them up in your booklet. You go this way, look up the z-score, 0.56. Do not look up, this is not a z-score. This is the z-score. Okay, what area is to the left of a z-score of 0.56? You get 0.7123. Can you look it up? Look it up. Make sure you know how to look it up. Look up a z-score. This is the proportion. This is it. See, this is telling you that this proportion is 0.56 standard deviations above this number, right? That's what a z-score tells you. How many standard deviations away from the mean a number is. This is 0.56 standard deviations above the mean. This number is 0.56 standard deviations below the mean. Then you look up negative 0.56, and this area is 0.2877. That's step 3, right? Look them up in the tables. And step 4 says, now look for the area you want. You would do this number minus that number, correct? And get 0.4246. Clear as mud? So remember, in chapter 6, we were all good with chapter 6, weren't we? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Right? We were told it was bell-shaped, we drew it, we marked on the mean, we marked on the standard deviation, right? We did draw and shade, we did calculate a z-score, we did look it up in the table, and then we found the area we were looking for. Okay? Chapter 6. The only difference in chapter 7 is there's 3 steps before that. There's a proof, draw it, and calculate this. And students hate this, but I don't know why, because it just gets you to, now we're back to chapter, once we've done that, this, and this, we're just back to a chapter 6 question. It's just like a chapter 6 question. And we just added 3 steps to the front end. Got it? Let's see if you got it. This is your turn. Oh. Problem 28.
How's your English class? How's your English class?
I just cranked it.
Population proportion is 0.4. A random sample of size 200 will be taken. and the sample proportion P bar. What's the probability the sample proportion will be within plus and minus 0.03 of the population proportion?
P